It's Tattoo Tuesday with Mr. Tasty. Keep an eye out for Artie and smile because summer doesn't last forever. Enjoy Wellsville.
Welcome back, everybody. The Summer of Slime is rolling right along, and today we're shifting gears for another Tattoo Tuesday. Today we're opening the vault on what is arguably the most surreal, uniquely 90s show Nickelodeon ever produced, The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And we're breaking down Season 1, Episode 4, Range Boy. If you were a teenager in the 90s, you knew the absolute horror of getting a completely humiliating summer job. This episode takes the universal teenage nightmare and cranks it up to pure Wellsville absurdity. Let's break it down. The episode kicks off with the ultimate summer bummer. Big Pete gets roped into working for his dad, Don Wrigley. Not just any job. Dad runs the local driving range, and Big Pete is forced into the lowest, most degrading position on the entire totem pole. He's the range boy.
50 cents an hour. They are the lowest life form on the planet. Even amoebas laugh at range boys.
His job was to drive that cage-covered, gas-powered golf ball picker-upper vehicle straight into a firing line where people would launch golf balls at him. Big Pete's completely mortified. He's a teenager. He has a reputation uphold.
I'm somebody's bitch.
And the absolute last thing he wants is for other kids in Wellsville to see him out there driving a golf cart and picking up other people's balls. So, Big Pete needs a disguise. He needs a way to do the job without anyone recognizing his face. He stumbles upon what he thinks is a totally genius solution, the mighty bear suit. There used to be actual bears in the area, so the driving range has this giant, terrifying, ridiculously hot, furry mascot suit lying around.
No one has seen a bear in this area for 20 years. But on one blustery November day around 3:30 in the afternoon, a species of bear known as Ursus horribilis was officially back from extinction. Not that anyone noticed at first.
Big Pete decides to wear the full bear suit while driving the ball picker. He thinks he's safe. He thinks his identity is totally concealed. But the plan completely backfires.
One immune from the fever was Stu Benedict.
Still hoping to hit the shot that'll make him forget the flaming wreckage of his shattered life.
While we're on the subject of shattered lives, I guess it's safe to say that my little planet backfired. My perfect dream of bear happiness was about to crash and burn.
By putting on a giant furry costume, Big Pete doesn't blend in. He makes himself the ultimate target. Instead of just casually hitting balls down the fairway, the local golfers see this giant bear driving around and decide to turn him into a target.
With my new identity, I was invincible. The things that would have bothered Pete Wrigley just didn't seem to bother Mr. Bear.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And this is where the episode gives us an absolute masterclass in Wellsville's supporting cast. Because we get to see exactly who's out there at the range taking out their aggression on this bear. First, we get the return of the ultimate villain, Endless Mike Hellstrom. Big Pete's arch nemesis shows up at the range. And while he doesn't know Big Pete's inside the suit, Endless Mike makes it his absolute personal mission to snipe this bear with golf balls. It's the perfect irony. Pete put on the suit to hide from Mike, but the suit just made Mike want to destroy him more. And if it wasn't enough, we also get an appearance from the legend himself, Stu Benedict.
Where school bus driver Stu Benedict is preparing to tee off. Stu, who's been pretty depressed since his girlfriend left him over nothing.
The emotionally unstable, completely unhinged bus driver is out there at the driving range, working through his massive emotional baggage by blasting golf balls into the atmosphere. The visual of Stu and Endless Mike turning Big Pete into a furry target is the definition of 90s sitcom comedy. Now, while Big Pete's suffering, we get an incredible B-plot with Little Pete, because while his older brother's getting sniped by Titleist, Little Pete is hanging out with the greatest superhero in television history, Artie, the strongest man. Artie's out the driving range, and Little Pete spends this episode helping Artie perfect his golf shot.
But it doesn't hurt to have a superhero who can hit the ball into the next area code.
Hello.
If you remember Artie, he doesn't do anything normal. Seeing this bizarre spandex-wearing superhero trying to dial in a golf swing with Little Pete coaching him is the perfect counterbalance to Big Pete's misery.
Yay! Oh!
Little Pete is completely immune to embarrassment, while Big Pete is completely drowning in it. Before we can wrap this up, we have to talk about the music. Players was basically the house band for Pete and Pete, if I haven't mentioned it enough, giving the show that heavy, authentic 90s alternative and grunge sound. In this episode, we're treated to snippets of two absolute classics, Summer Baby and Everywhere. While Summer Baby gets this massive in-universe spotlight a few episodes later, getting a little taste of it here, combined with the slightly melancholic garage band vibe of Everywhere, perfectly sets the emotional tone of this episode. It made the show feel legitimate. It wasn't just goofy kids music, it was real, raw, alt-rock woven into the DNA of the series. Range Boy is a perfect slice of 90s summer TV. For the iconic Mighty Bear suit, Artie's bizarre golf swing, and the return of Endless Mike and Stu Benedict,
Reaches deep inside himself and finds something he never knew he had.
Until there were more people.
I'm giving season 1, episode 4 a perfect 10 out of 10. All right, that wraps up No Tattoo Tuesday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and sound off in the comments below with the absolute worst, most embarrassing summer job you ever had to take as a teenager.
Ask me about my wiener.
Keep those petunia tattoos looking fresh, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another trip to Bunk 13 for Camp 901 on Wednesday. I'll see you then.